Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says, the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome to Reiki with Marky. This is your weekly tarot reading for March 7 up to 13, 2022. Here we are again to provide you 8 magic cards that will present you the 7 energies of the day and 1 extra card to present us yung ating theme or yung pinaka-guide for the week. Now, as we are starting March as a new month, meron tayong bagong tarot deck na gagamitin natin, and this will be the tarot deck na may experience natin every time we're gonna be doing our weekly reading. This is the Animal Tarot, and mga very theme, puro animals ang magiging subject ng ating tarot cards. So, ano ba mga cards na pwede nating makuha? Dalawang klase, pwedeng major cards, minor cards. Kapag sa mga daily energy natin, akuha natin ay mga major cards, it's a very clear blessing and pwede ding warning. Pag naman minor cards, hindi ibig sabihin hindi maganda, malalaman mo lang how much more effort ang kailangan nating ibigay for this to manifest into something better in the future. So simulan na natin. Ako, excited ako to use this tarot card. Ano naman ang ating Monday energy for tomorrow? This is March 7. Here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, ayun nga. Ay, okay. Naku po, kalma tayo. Tomorrow, we have the King of Swords. Okay. Kita nyo naman, naku po. May warning tayo for tomorrow dahil medyo ang emotions natin, kumalma lang tayo because the King of Swords, every time we get swords in our minor cards, it's a representation of two things. It can be a form of wisdom. It can also be a form of, naku po, an actual weapon. This is presenting more of a weapon kasi medyo ang mga pinakakiramdamang nating energies medyo mainit, okay? And napaka-busy lagi usually ng Monday natin. Look at it as if you're starting the week. That means mostly ang focus ng energy natin in the career side. Kapag trumabaho tayo and alam natin kailangan marami tayong ma-fulfilled, marami tayong kailangan matapos and ma-accomplish within the day, yung patience natin medyo may challenge to be very high maintained. So, ang warning natin for tomorrow, kahit naman na alam natin na every Monday, this is really the start of the week natin, pero i-consider din kasi natin that most especially here in the metro, medyo alert level 1 na uli tayo. So that means there are also some offices here in the metro na talagang nagre-require na ulit to go back to our offices. That is something that can add up dun sa ating anticipation ng, naku po, ang patience natin. So magbaon ng maraming patience tomorrow because tomorrow, just like how here in animal na nakikita natin here, this is an eagle, and syempre, marami tayong mapapansin mapupuna for tomorrow, which can also be a possible trigger ng ating emotions. Now, walang masama for us to see things, for us to call out anything na kailangan ma-call out, but there is always a better way of saying things. So, my tip for everybody, as you see the opportunities na kailangan i-call out for tomorrow, okay lang yan, but take a pause, take a break, breathe, and then, kapag na-compose na natin ang sarili natin, we have developed a better way of delivering the message, saka tayo mag-go. Okay? Ako po, kalma-kalma lang tayo. Kasi if this is not something na ma-maintain natin yung ating composure o kaya yung ating patience, this can lead into something huge. So tomorrow, another warning, there can be people na pwedeng hindi tayo maging komportable. Possible conflict can arise for tomorrow. Hala, naku, kalma lang tayo, Monday na Monday. Ano naman ang ating March 8 energy? And this is Tuesday. Here we go. Okay, o kalma lang ha. Tingnan natin. Ay. Mukhang second day natin medyo umiinit ang ating energy. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands. And mukhang tuloy-tuloy ang pag-iinit ng ating energy. You may feel like you are gonna be medyo napag-iinitan. O kaya we may feel that all eyes are on us. We may also feel a little extra sensitive na kahit na it is not an intention na ikaw naman ay mapansin with all the things. Pero imagine mo yung Monday, ikaw yung makakapansin, pero it's the opposite pagdating ng Tuesday natin. So, ang Tuesday energy natin, because it's also governed by the planet Mars, merong konting energy of kung anong tinanim siyang aanihin, or may a little hint of a little higanti. So, kumalma na naman tayo. Because, sabi ko nga, there are times na when we do something and the people around us are thinking, so, baka pwedeng mapa-experience ko rin sa taong ito. And kapag na-experience natin, sometimes people will say na parang, aba, let's give this person a dose of his own medicine. So, we may feel extra sensitive about these situations. So, may say, kaya maganda na talaga na bukas magpasensya tayo because this can be a snowball effect sa atin. The Monday and the Tuesday energy mostly are resonating our career energies. So, magpasensya tayo. Umiinit ang ating mga araw. Ano naman ang ating Wednesday, March 9 energies? Naku po, kalma tayo ha. Okay. Wednesday, here we go. Okay. Oh, ayun, naku po, okay. We have 5 of Pentacles, okay? When we get Pentacles, this is a very good energy for abundance and prosperity. But since the environment here is a little winter, so we will come to play, the energy of winter will come into play in this form of reading. And you know what? Please expect that there are gonna be a little unexpected na paggagamitan natin na we have to discern well. Is this the right time for us to use these funds? Is this the right time for us to shell out? Is this the right time for us to spend for something? And ang magugulat ka is because this is a need. This is a very important na event for you to use your abundance, pero mapapaisip ka talaga because you're also thinking you may be wanting to save for the rainy days. You may be wanting to have a more, kumbaga, appropriate event na kailangan paggamitan ng funds even better. But, may say, with this card thinking, you may feel a little too confused or a little too uncertain kung anong decision ang gagawin natin. May say, pray for discernment. It really pays off if we also offer our intentions to God for us to receive wisdom from God whenever we need it. Kakailanganin natin to for Wednesday. Ano po ang ating Thursday energy? Ang ating March 10 energy, here we go. Kalma lang tayo ha. Pero so far, yung first 3 days ha. Teka lang. Ay, okay. Okay, by the way, parang medyo mainit pa din. Okay. Now, since it's already 4 in a row, I may say na because these are already 4 cards, medyo kumalma tayo this week. One way or another, the first 2 days are presenting energies ng konting patience ang kailangan natin in our career, in our workplace environment. Yung Wednesday natin, medyo personal yung ating reading for that. Yung pagdidesisyon natin sa pag-release ng ating mga funds. Pero pagdating nung Thursday, we may feel that we may be evading some certain issues na kailangan nating harapin. Na kahit na this is a very strong need for us to address, we may feel like we would want to set it aside for a period of time. And here is my a little 2 cents on that. Wala namang judgment if we decide to set it aside. Pero there's an opportunity na you have to remember one way or another, this will always be in the surface. Parang the least thing you would want to happen is that for a given period of time, para tayong minumulto ng mga sitwasyon. And instead of us focusing our energy into better things, maaari na because medyo nagdi-delay ang ating pag-process ng mga life lessons, there's a tendency na parang imbis na we could have been closing this chapter or closing this book so that we can just entirely refocus, realign our energies into something better, more productive, it will cause a lot of delays because parang mararamdaman mo rin na hindi ka talaga makaka-focus kasi parang yung feeling na talagang hinahunting tayo ng issue na to. May say, pray for discernment again and pray for the courage and strength para harapin ang anong kailangan harapin and at the same time, be very honest and truthful with how you're going to handle this one. Friday, this is going to be our March 11 energy. Ano naman, mainit po ang energy, pero ano naman po ang ating Friday energy? Here we go. Okay na. Okay na ako. Woof! Okay, so here we go. We have the Four of Pentacles. And on a Friday, okay, we are going to receive abundance and prosperity. And this is something that we can all use to save to save for the rainy days, for more important events in the future. Naalala mo yung Wednesday, yung pinag-iisipan natin, gagawin na natin, if kung maglalabas ba tayo ng pera natin. Pero on Friday, it's time to receive. So it's something that is also, kumaga, the abundance that you're going to receive here, look at it this way, ito yung talagang ini-expect natin because pinaghirapan natin. So yung concept kung anong tinanimay siyang aanihin, nasa harvest time tayo, parang with this card. But remember, at the same time, may magkakaroon din tayo ng feeling na, isi-save ko nga ba to? Do I really want to set it aside first? And again, no judgment kung anong man ang mga gusto nating gawin sa ating mga blessings, no? Pero syempre, if a part of you, and here's your clue, if a part of you is telling yourself na kailangan muna natin i-prioritize yung ating mas mga importanteng bagay, but a part of you is also telling you to reward yourself, pag narinig mo na sa sarili mo na balanse siya, pero both sides are calling you out, that means save it, okay? Kumalma lang tayo. Because tandaan, ang energy ng linggo natin to ay napakainit. So sometimes may intindihan mo rin na parang, napaka-roller coaster ride naman ng linggong to. I would want to reward myself. Walang problema. Kaya lang, with this energy, kasi tingnan naman natin dito, yung energy nito na dapat tinatanim na lang muna natin or sinisave muna natin for a more important na event, yan talaga ang totoong wisdom na kailangan natin gawin. So, maramdaman man natin na we are a little torn, we want to reward, pero sabi ko nga, kalma. Now, here is our Saturday, March 12 energy. And, by the way, this is my father's birthday, my late father's birthday. Happy birthday in heaven, Papa. So, with my father's blessing, ano naman ang ating Saturday energy? Here we go. Aba. Okay, very good. We have Four of Cups. Okay, but this card is very tricky. Okay, this card is very tricky because it would always feel like there are memories that will be in the surface. Some things that you didn't expect that would be in the surface and you would feel na parang, bakit hindi ko in-address to before? Or, naalala niyo yung energy natin the other day na parang, that's the Thursday energy. Medyo similar sa ating Saturday energy. But this one, kung yung other energy natin the other day is that may intention tayo to really set it aside, eto naman, magugulat tayo, why did I set this aside? Why did I not address this before? Or why did I at least not have the courage for me to really focus on this and to see what I can do to improve the situation? Which is a very clear lesson nung isang araw natin because remember, sabi ko nga, sometimes all it takes is for us to gather a little courage and strength for us to face what we need to. But of course, this is always going to be anchored by our honesty and our truthfulness. This is a very good lesson. So imagine the other day, ma-realize mo yung lesson na yan na parang, I will set this aside. But on a Saturday, it's gonna be a quick turnaround. Ma-realize mo sa sarili mo na, okay, wala rin naman pala masyadong maitutulong sa akin kung talagang hindi ko ito haharapin. Na imagine, if in the future, I could have just led my energy into far better, productive, and more important priorities. But instead, I need to sit down and for me to sort things out. Mas magiging productive tayo if little by little, we will have the courage for us to really dig deeper. Ano bang kailangan ayusin? Ano bang kailangan ma-improve? And then finally, you'll find yourself na lahat ng mga priorities mo will be just driven towards your goals, dreams, and aspirations. Mas magiging efficient tayo in managing our energies. So, for the last day of the month, last day of the week, this is gonna be our March 13 na Sunday energy. Ano naman ang ating daily energy. But before we do that, if you are liking this experience reading the tarot cards and kung may katanungan ka patungkol sa inyong mga sariling career, love life, and yung health natin, you would want me to read your energies, join me every Tuesdays from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tarot Tuesdays, we provide free tarot reading para sa inyong lahat. Libre lang magtanong, kaya samahan niyo ako next Tuesday. So, ito naman ang ating Sunday energy, March 13. Here we go. So, wow, okay. Now, this is really the right time to really really reward yourself. Ito, wala nang patumpik-tumpik. Reward yourself. Have your family. Celebrate with family. We have the Seven of Pentacles. It would really feel very festive. There are very important celebrations. And individually, one way or another, may malalaman tayo na, okay, we'd really want to celebrate. So go ahead and celebrate with your family. Go ahead and have, naalala mo, may mga perfect timing talaga kung kailan mas importanteng gamitin natin yung mga ating extra funds. This is one of the most important times na pwede mo siyang piliin to reward yourself and to share love and blessings with family. May konting warning lang tayo. Tandaan po din natin, should we wish to also spend time outside with our loved ones, tandaan po natin na meron pa rin tayong COVID-19 situation, let's still follow and adhere to at least the minimum health standards natin para naman safe pa rin tayong lahat. So ano naman ang ating 8th card or ating guide for the week? Here we go. Ayun nga, kasi nga the first 4 days natin ay medyo mainit, okay? So here is the Knight of Swords, okay? And alam nyo, itong very symbolic kasi din itong natin because the crow, para kung nanonood kayo ng Game of Thrones, di ba? The crow would always have the eye that oversees everything, okay? Now remember, most especially, mas nagre-resonate dito yung first 4 days that will give us a roller coaster ride. This is really focusing on ano ba talaga yung pwede nating i-oversee? Ano ba talaga yung pwede nating, when we already see what's coming, what are the things that we can do to prepare? To be more patient, to be more loving, to also, syempre, ground ourselves and really gather your thoughts before you finally say anything, and to be very mindful and careful with the words that we're going to choose. Because sabi ko nga, our words can also make or break a person, but at the same time, hindi rin kasi natin alam individually kung ano nangyayari sa mga kanya-kanya nating buhay. And sometimes, even if we mean well, and what if the other person na kailangan nating pag-sharean ng mga ating sa loobin is also going through something. And it can be a little challenging to balance everything all at the same time. And syempre, sabi ko nga, although naaalala ko kasi nung bata ko, and there are times na pag pinapagalitan ako ng nanay ko, and even if I know and I'm aware na, medyo may kailangan talaga akong matutunan, but still, yung feeling, hindi siya ganun ka welcoming sa pakiramdam. Although, a lesson is a lesson, and I know how it feels, find it in your heart, sabi ko nga, to accept what we need to accept and be truthful to what honestly needs to be done in our lives so that in the future, hindi tayo matatakot din na simply just because ayaw nating ma-call out or by simply hindi natin masyado gusto yung feeling na papagalitan, hindi na tayo magiging welcoming sa mga wisdom ng ibang tao around us. And we may be on the receiving side, but in the future, pwedeng tayo na rin ang magko-call out or ang mag-share ng wisdom sa mga tao sa paligid natin. And sabi ko nga, always put yourself in the shoes of other people and your own situation as well, and try to balance. Kung ako naman makaka-receive ng ganito, how would I feel? Now, I want you to remind yourself again na sabi ko nga, so long as we anchor ourselves with love, we will always find a better way of really dealing with things. Magtiwala na kung ano man ang mga pagdadaanin natin this week, this will always help us in the future to become a better person, but mostly to grow more love. That's it for our weekly tarot reading session. And if you do like this episode, do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. Also, sabi ko nga, on our Tuesday, Tarot Tuesdays tayo, so I will all see you there. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza, na laging nagpapaalala to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram. Maraming salamat, and I'll see you all next time.